Okay.
Okay. So, good evening, everybody. We are students of Ghana Communication Technology University. We are here to, we were urged to develop a mobile app assigned by our teacher, that's Mr. Mark. He urged us to develop an app that's a trotro app, mainly for a crowdsourced transportation information system for Ghana, whereby moving from one place to another would be very easy. So in every part, or in our daily lives, many people many people such as students, workers, and traders travel from one place to another, facing problems such as not knowing the correct route, uncertainty about transport fares. They always find difficulty finding transport stations and not knowing what to do, even if like they lose items during their journey. So to address these challenges, we developed a TroTro app. That's a mobile application that provides a reliable transport information that helps users locate stations, estimate fares accurately, and report lost items. It is also a community driven, whereby many users can contribute information while administrators verify it to ensure accuracy. So from the look on my screen, you can see that's the the homepage of our app. So I'm not going to say much about the app. My colleagues will delve much into it, but there are problems revolving about it. Therefore, when creating the application, there are problems that we faced, or like there are problems that we like there are stuff that we heard with some passengers, what they told us, like problems that they go. For example, like people moving from one place to another, especially visitors, students, and those traveling to unfamiliar places, do not know like the kind of station that they would use, or the kind of vehicles they would also use to go to their destination. And the second problem is about the transport fares, since fares can be exchanged due to fuel prices demands, or passengers don't know how much they should expect to pay. And another difficulty problem is maybe a transport station, maybe especially in unfamiliar areas. People find it very difficult with that as well. And passengers who lose personal belongings during a journey usually no organized platform to report or recover them. So this our app will help us, or will help passengers to identify their lost items when traveling, moving from one place to another. And as you all know, when creating an app, we have objectives. So the first objective is to provide accurate route information for passengers, and to improve transparency, and to help users locate nearby transport stations using a GPS technology. And also, I also talk about the system architecture. We have the first layer, that's the presentation layer, which is the mobile application development. We use Flutter. It's part of the interfaces that interact and it also includes the login page, the dashboard. We have the route search, we have the station locator in the other screens as well. And the second layer is the application layer, which is built using Laravel that handles user authentication, business logic, data processing, and communication between the app and the database. And the third layer is the data layer, where SQLite stores all important informations such as user account, transport routes, stations, fare, submissions, and lost items report. And we have the technologies used. We use Flutter, and that mainly were used to build the mobile application because it helps us allow create a modern and responsive user interface, where Laravel and PHP were used to develop the backend, which process, request, and manage application logic. And we use the REST APIs that allows communication between the mobile application and the backend, whilst the GPS and the geolocator services helps users find nearby transport stations. And we also have the branding and the identity. So we also wanted, my team and I, we decided to reflect Ghana's identity in this app that we built. So each color has a meaning. So the green represents growth and transportation, and the gold represents Ghana's national identity and value, and the black star symbolizes Ghana itself. So what I would add, last but not the least, that's the main system features. So the application includes a secure user authentication where users create accounts and log in safely. It is also a crowdsourced route management system that allows passengers to contribute their transport routes, which are verified by administrators before becoming available to everybody. And basically, well, we all know what GPS is. It helps users find nearby transport stations based on their current location. That's what I would like to say on our project. So I'll let my other colleague continue.
Okay, so thank you very much. My name is Nanaya Onyamidu. Right, so I'll be continuing with the main system features. As you can see on the screen, we have the dashboard, which shows where are you heading. So here, the passenger or the person using the app can easily type inside the location where the person is trying to go. For example, you want to go to Accra, you want to go to Circle. Down there, you can see some options. You can see the Circle station, Achimota station, and so on and so forth. Part of what our system also has is that it has the logout, it has the login page. It also helps you create an account. So once you get the app, you can easily create an account, you can easily log in, you can easily log out as well. Okay, search route, yes. We also have the GPS station locator. And this helps the user locate by using a GPS to find out nearby routes or find out nearby locations where the person may want to go. Because some people don't have an idea of where they are going. So this app also helps them with that. Can you please go back for me? Okay, while he's doing that, let's move on. During the building of this app, we face some challenges. So I'll take us through some of the challenges we encountered. The challenge number one is that we encountered mobile app. Yes, our mobile app was unable to connect to the backend, which was a challenge. The Flutter application could not communicate with the Laravel, which was a problem for us. We also have another challenge, which was firewall blocking API request. So the request that we tried to issue was rejected even when the Laravel was running. Okay. We also experienced another challenge, which is routing conflicts. The routes were missing and duplicated. That's another challenge we encountered. Let's move on to the testing and development. While we are building the app, while we are testing the program, the applications that we used to test our app was number one, we used Android emulator. We also used physical Android devices. And the testing included the login page, included the first submission, included the route section. Okay, please let's focus on this front end. We have the lost and found side whereby maybe a user loses his or her item in a car. The user can simply just describe the item that he or she lost during the voyage. So, okay, description of item, green. You can see the location there. You can see the date that the item was lost. You can also enter your contact info, then submit the report. And once this is done, it is easier to help the user find his or her item that was lost while he or she was traveling. Okay, so yes, on this note, I'd like to hand over to my colleague to continue. Thank you.
Okay, so my name is Blezansa, and I'll continue from where my colleague ended. So to add to it, some of the challenges are Laravel routing conflict. Routes were missing or duplicated, so the solution we added was to reorganize the API routes, remove duplicate methods, clear Laravel cache, and also the commands we used were PHP artisan, optimize, clear, and also the security implementation measures were authentication protection using Laravel Sanctum, provides secure login session, API token protection, role-based access control. We have the two user types, that is the normal user, which can search routes, submit fares, report lost items, and also the administrator can manage routes, manage station, control, and also we have the testing and deployment. The application was tested on Android emulator and a physical Android device. The testing included the user registration, login, route searching, fare submission, GPS location, lost item, and the application successfully generated an Android APK build. So future improvements. Although TroTroTrack is functional, future versions can include live vehicle tracking, drivers could share their location in real time, driver accounts, drivers can register vehicles, update routes, provide availability, online payment, passengers could pay fares digitally, artificial intelligence route suggestion, AI could recommend fastest routes, cheapest routes, less crowded station, and also cloud deployment. So we used MySQL, PostgreSQL, cloud database for large scale and public usage. That's the future deployment. So in conclusion, the TroTroTrack demonstrates how mobile technology can solve real transportation challenges faced by Ghanaian commuters by combining Flutter mobile development, Laravel backend services, GPS technology, community-driven information sharing. The application provides passengers with a smarter and more reliable way to navigate public transportation. TroTroTrack is not only a transport application, it is a digital platform that connects passengers, stations, and transport information into the convenient system. So the trotro represent a step forward master transportation in Ghana by transforming everyday commuter experiences through technology, community participation, and reliable digital information. So here is a demonstration of the app. So we want to log in as an administrator. We can also log in as a passenger. So here you need your phone number and your password. The administrator has already been enrolled on the system, so he or she doesn't need to register again. But for the first time users, you have to go to the registration process. And so I'll log in as an administrator. And you can see, so this is the administrator's dashboard. So we can add routes. That is, we have the origin here. We choose circle station and then destination. We choose Achimota station, the vehicle type. So we choose taxi. Then we'll submit our route. So let's go back and search for our route. Before the route, you can see the route unless the administrator approve it. So the administrator has to approve it or reject it. So we'll approve it and reject this one. So we can now go and search for our routes. So our origin was circle and destination was Achimota. And we have it here. Okay. So we can see the distance, the time it will take, the fare, and so on. So we also have the lost item page where users or passengers can report issues whenever their items get missing or found. So we have some here. We have some of the lost items here and those that have been found. Okay. Okay, so all our pending routes too can be seen here. Okay, so the administrator has approved also. Right now, there's no pending routes. Okay, so let's check for our lost items. So the lost items too are here, and we can also look for our stations. So the stations are also here. We can add the available vehicles, the station, and also show if the vehicle is ready for trip or not. And we have the pricing to here, the pricing per each trip. So we can add and save. Okay. And finally, we have the daily fare summary. So after all, you can see your fare, the transactions we made and everything here. So that's all. Thank you all.